Good morning. So I wanted to pop on and show you a quick and easy way that you can use some of the berries that are now coming into season and make your own jam. So today I'm going to be using, I have to turn here, the Deluxe cooking mixer. This is absolutely amazing for making your peanut butters and your jams and everything in between. So you can use this for things like your soups, your marinaras. You can obviously make your smoothies and do alternative milks. You can make your own nut milks. Who's ever thought of doing something like that, right? And it has an amazing heated wash setting. So when you're done, you just put 3 cups of water in, a little bit of dish soap, and turn it to heated wash, and it just washes itself. So who's excited about that, right? So today I'm going to be making this jam, which if you've ever made it on top of your stove before, you're like, there's a lot of like stirring and watching and boiling and all of that. And who's got time for that riffraff? So I'm just going to get it started. You're not actually going to watch the whole thing today, but just know that this is like the most that I'm going to do. Okay? So first things first, I bought some strawberries. They're crazy on sale right now, like $1 or something. So who wouldn't want to make it when you've got that? So first thing that you want to do is go through and hull your berries. And so if you don't have the core anymore, you need to check this out because this is like the main use for this. So when you take your berries, you just take this little toothed end, whatever you want to call it, and just pull that out. So you're wasting very little of the berry. Check out how much I did. So if you're still using a knife to be cutting these out, just stop because you can just do it just like this. So then I rinsed them and then halved them. So I have 1 pound of berries here, just like that, super duper easy peasy. And now all we're gonna do is take some of our pectin. So I measured out, look at this cute little thing, isn't that fun? So this is the mini Easy Read measuring cup. So you can see where the measurements are. I actually measured it with a, because it doesn't have 2.5, it only had 2, then 3, and I didn't want to eyeball it. So I used one of the adjustable measuring spoons and filled it up, okay? But this is real handy because if you don't want to put everything in at once, you can store it in here, still know what's in there, and go. So I have 2.5 tablespoons of pectin here. So we're just going to start loading this up. So let me pull this over here. So the pitcher comes right off. This is super heavy, so you want to make sure that, what am I doing here? I'm on my counter making a mess. And you can never wash this, like put it submerged, because the see these little electrical things, bad things will happen, and then you'll be sad and you'll be calling me. So don't do that, okay? So we're just going to put our berries all in here. So far, so good. And put the pectin in. Guess what? This is it. This is the hardest part of it. So now I'm just going to put it on here, and I'm not going to do it quite yet, but I'm going to turn it to the jam setting. Now this is going to take about 45 minutes. Now partway through it's going to stop and it's going to flash add on this little information bar. When it flashes add, I'm going to put 3 cups, yes, this much sugar into the mixture, and then it's going to continue again. So that is it. So I'm not going to be stirring or doing anything crazy. But let me show you the cheaters method. So this is going to make about 2 to 3 cups of jelly. It's hard to say how much it's going to be. So I've got a couple different options. Number one, I can put it in these silicone measuring cups. These are real handy for like freezing. I like to put my peanut butter in the middle size one. You can get these in a set of 3. So I like the peanut butter that it fits in there perfect. But you can also freeze your jam in here. So that is an option. But here is another one that I love to do. Well, and actually these cute little gray ones, these come with a rack. So you can make a whole bunch of them and freeze them all up. So if you've got time in between your day, I'll probably do, I've got another pound of them here. So I'll probably do another pound of them, another batch, maybe tonight or so. No work at all, right? But here's your cheaters method. So I got into canning last year, and it's only because that I found this cheaters method. Now, if you try it and it doesn't work for you, you didn't hear it from me. But as long as the contents that you are putting in your jars and the lids are both hot, they're going to seal, okay? So here's what I do. Again, if it doesn't work, it's not endorsed by me. But you want to have your brand new of the lids. And what I do is actually put them in the bottom of my coffee carafe here and run just plain water through, just like I'm making it for hot tea or hot chocolate or something. And so they're going to be crazy hot. Just pull them out, put them on top of your jars, seal everything up, and flip it upside down. When you hear it pop, it's self-sealed. True story, it has worked for me. I haven't had any that it hasn't worked. I made a whole bunch of soups and marinaras and everything last summer, and this worked like a charm. So if you don't want to be boiling the water and doing all of that riffraff, perhaps that is what has deterred you from making jam in the past. If it has, that's the trick, okay? So with that, I'm going to get this jelly, jam, whatever you want to call it, rolling, and you guys have a great Memorial Day. So I'll be chatting with you soon. Bye-bye.